McDonald's. The very name conjures up images of happy meals, iconic golden arches, and a sense of nostalgia for many. It's a place where childhood memories are made, where families gather for a quick bite, and where the promise of a toy and a happy meal can light up a child's face. And of course, juicy burgers. It's a brand synonymous with American culture, a symbol of fast food and consistent quality. The sizzle of the grill, the aroma of freshly cooked fries, and the sight of a perfectly assembled Big Mac are all part of the McDonald's experience. For decades, millions have flocked to the familiar red and yellow restaurants, trusting in the promise of a satisfying meal at an affordable price. The drive-through lines, the bustling interiors, and the cheerful ambiance all contribute to the brand's allure. It's a place where you know exactly what you're going to get, no matter where you are in the world. Little did they know, a secret was brewing. A recipe for disaster hidden behind the friendly smiles and catchy jingles. While customers enjoyed their meals, confident in the consistency and value McDonald's promised, something was amiss. The golden arches, a beacon of reliability, were hiding a truth that would shake the foundation of the brand. A recipe for disaster hidden behind the friendly smiles and catchy jingles. The heart of McDonald's success lies in its brand image, the perception of affordability, consistency, and value. This image, carefully cultivated over decades, is what drives customer loyalty, making people choose a Big Mac over a competitor's offering. The heart of McDonald's success lies in its brand image, the perception of affordability, consistency, and value. This image, carefully cultivated over decades, is what drives customer loyalty, making people choose a Big Mac over a competitor's offering. However, this carefully constructed world of burgers and fries began to crumble when a shocking truth was revealed. McDonald's, the giant of fast food, had been secretly shrinking its burger patties. Customers who had come to expect a certain size and quality were now faced with a reality that didn't match their expectations. McDonald's, the giant of fast food, had been secretly shrinking its burger patties. This revelation not only disappointed loyal customers but also raised questions about the brand's integrity. How long had this been going on? Why had McDonald's chosen to deceive its customers? The answers to these questions would determine the future of the brand and its relationship with its customers. It started subtly, a few millimeters shaved off here, a gram of beef missing there. These small, almost imperceptible changes were the beginning of a much larger strategy. The changes were barely noticeable at first, a silent alteration made behind the scenes. Employees followed new guidelines, adjusting portion sizes and ingredient quantities with precision. Yet, while the size of the burgers dwindled, the price remained the same. Customers, unaware of the gradual reduction, continued to pay the same amount for less product. This calculated move, a classic case of shrinkflation, allowed McDonald's to cut costs and increase profits, all while maintaining the illusion of unchanged value. In the boardroom, executives saw this as a win-win situation. What seemed like a minor adjustment in the boardroom translated to a significant change for the everyday customer. The impact was felt most by those who frequented the restaurant, expecting the same experience they had always known. Imagine biting into what you believe is a classic Big Mac, only to find the patty noticeably smaller than you remember. The disappointment is palpable, a stark contrast to the satisfaction once guaranteed by the golden arches. This discrepancy, this feeling of being shortchanged, eroded the trust that McDonald's had built over generations. Customers began to question the value they were receiving, leading to a sense of betrayal. The foundation of their brand, the promise of consistent value, was slowly crumbling. What was once a symbol of reliability and satisfaction was now under scrutiny. The golden arches, a beacon of fast food consistency, faced a crisis of trust. McDonald's had always prided itself on delivering a consistent product, a promise that spanned decades. From its humble beginnings to becoming a global fast food giant, the brand's success was built on trust and reliability. But with these subtle changes, that trust was being eroded. Customers who had grown up with McDonald's, who had fond memories of happy meals and family outings, now felt a disconnect. The backlash was swift and vocal. Social media buzzed with complaints and news outlets picked up on the story. Shrinkflation became a hot topic and McDonald's found itself at the center of the controversy. In response, McDonald's had to navigate the delicate balance of addressing customer concerns while maintaining their business strategy. Executives held meetings, and spokespersons were tasked with managing the public relations fallout. Despite the controversy, McDonald's continued to serve millions of customers daily. The brand's resilience was tested, but the loyalty of its customer base remained a crucial factor in weathering the storm. The recipe for disaster had been set in motion, but the outcome was still unfolding. McDonald's faced a pivotal moment, one that would determine the future of its relationship with customers and its place in the fast food industry. At first, the changes went largely unnoticed. The hustle and bustle of daily life meant that most customers were too busy to pay close attention to the details of their meals. Customers, accustomed to the familiar taste and feel of a McDonald's burger, didn't immediately register the subtle downsizing. The Golden Arches had always promised consistency, and for a while, that promise seemed unbroken. But whispers began to circulate. Regular patrons started to notice that something was off. Conversations at tables and in queues hinted at a growing suspicion. Online forums buzzed with speculation. Social media platforms became hotbeds for debate, with users sharing their experiences and observations. The digital age had given customers a powerful voice. Side-by-side photos, seemingly proving the shrinking patties, began to surface. Amateur sleuths compared old and new burgers, pointing out the discrepancies with meticulous detail. The company, facing mounting pressure, initially denied any wrongdoing. Executives held meetings, strategizing on how to address the growing concerns without admitting fault. They claimed it was merely a matter of perception, that their burgers remained the same size. Official statements were released, attempting to reassure the public. However, the public wasn't convinced. Skepticism grew as more and more customers shared their stories. The narrative of perception didn't hold up against the mounting evidence. The evidence was mounting, the whispers growing louder. Detailed analyses and comparisons flooded the internet, making it hard for the company to maintain its stance. Something was amiss in the world of fast food, and the public was hungry for the truth. The once unshakable trust in a beloved brand was now under scrutiny, and the quest for transparency had only just begun. The truth, as they say, has a way of coming out. In this case, it emerged from the shadows of the McDonald's empire itself. A whistleblower, a disgruntled former employee, stepped forward with damning evidence. Leaked internal documents, marked confidential, detailed the company's plan to systematically reduce burger sizes while maintaining the same price point. The documents left no room for interpretation. They outlined a calculated strategy, a deliberate attempt to deceive the public for financial gain. The whistleblower, risking their career and reputation, exposed the truth, igniting a firestorm of controversy that would engulf the fast food giant. News of the leaked documents spread like wildfire. Social media erupted with outrage. The hashtag #BurgerGate dominated platforms, becoming a rallying cry for disgruntled customers. Mainstream media outlets, sensing a compelling story, picked up the scandal, amplifying the public's anger and disbelief. The public felt betrayed. This wasn't just about smaller burgers, it was about a breach of trust. McDonald's, a company that had become ingrained in the fabric of society, had been caught red-handed, prioritizing profit over honesty. The fallout was swift and severe. As McDonald's reeled from the backlash, its competitors saw an opportunity. Burger King, forever in the shadow of its larger rival, seized the moment with a series of clever marketing campaigns. They publicly pledged to maintain the size and quality of their burgers, capitalizing on the public's desire for transparency and honesty. This strategic move resonated with consumers. Millions, disillusioned by McDonald's deception, flocked to Burger King, drawn in by their promise of authenticity. Sales surged, lines snaked out the door, and Burger King, once the underdog, experienced a surge in popularity and market share. The McDonald's burger scandal serves as a stark reminder that in the cutthroat world of business, honesty is not just the best policy, it's essential for survival. The decision to prioritize short-term gains over long-term trust backfired spectacularly, costing the company millions in lost revenue and, more importantly, its hard-earned reputation. The public, once forgiving and loyal, proved to be a fickle mistress. Their trust, once broken, was not easily regained. The empty seats in McDonald's restaurants and the overflowing lines at Burger King served as a constant reminder of the price of deception.